I came to this strange world hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take.
I wanted to study abroad because my sister did it first, and yeah, so she like paved the way for me a little bit. See, I feel like I lived in a bubble for a long time, and I wanted to kind of step outside of the bubble and see what existed outside of Scotch Plains.
I chose to study abroad to experience something new and to get away from McDaniel College in Westminster.
I wanted to study abroad because I was learning the French language and I felt like it was the next step to be able to speak French better and understand their culture more.
The best part was being able to travel around the world and seeing like so many different types of cultures and being surrounded by so many different types of languages constantly.
The best part of studying abroad was that once you get into Europe, you can pretty much go anywhere in Europe. So even though I was studying in France, I got to go to like Switzerland and Germany and all these really cool places.
It was just mind-blowingly awesome everywhere we went.
The hardest part was being away from friends and family just because they were sort of like a comfort zone for me, and then having to acclimate to an entirely different world and just like getting used to public transportation and like communicating with people who didn't really speak English and just like trying to find your way without really any guidance was really difficult.
The culture shock, it hit me in a weird way, and I feel like about a month I got a little bit depressed, and I was homesick, and I missed the food of home. I missed my family more than I expected. I missed my friends more than I expected, and I didn't expect to feel kind of alone. There was moments where I felt really, really alone and scared and like, what did I get myself into?
Also living completely on your own. Well, I had roommates, but like in my apartment was really difficult because it was my first time living in that type of environment.
Even those moments where I felt alone and stuff, when I was scared with the culture shock and everything, those were times that I was able to really reflect on who I am, why am I feeling this way. I just think that I have become a way more open person. I really think that before studying abroad, like I said, I was living in a bubble. I didn't think that I had much growing to do. I didn't expect the ways I would change, because everybody said, oh, studying abroad would change you, it would be a life-changing experience.
Studying abroad changed me because it made me more willing to go outside of my comfort zone and experience new things. It made me more globally aware of like everything that's going on in the world, and I don't know, it made me more adventurous because while I was abroad I was able to travel alone, and I also was able to travel to places that I would never have expected that I would have traveled to. So like now being back in Maryland, I'm more willing to like go on adventures and like seek out new things.
Studying abroad taught me a lot about myself because I was in a place where I wasn't with a whole lot of people that I'd grown up around, and I pretty much had the same group of friends from like pre-K onward. So it was like the first time I'd been away from my best friend for that long and all of that sort of stuff. So it really taught me how to be more independent and how to take care of myself rather than letting my mom take care of me or going to my friends whenever I needed anything. I learned how to like kind of like deal with things by myself.
It's so hard to pick the best moment because every single moment combined kind of created, like I would not want to switch out anything, even the bad times, because I think collectively, all together, it was just like the best time of my life.
It teaches you a lot about the world as well as teaching you a lot about yourself. You learn how to be an individual and how to kind of go through the world and through life. Just kind of supporting yourself.
You get to see a whole new part of the world, and it's really exciting, and you meet new people, and like I said before, you get to push outside your comfort zone, and I think everyone needs to experience